Have you ever opened your bank app, stared at the number, and felt your heart sink a little? No emergency, no crisis, just that quiet, heavy feeling in your chest. I've been there, more times than I'd like to admit. And what scared me most wasn't the number itself. It was how that number started controlling everything. My sleep, my mood, my confidence, my relationships. That's the thing about financial stress. It doesn't arrive like a storm. It sneaks in like a fog, slowly, quietly, until one day you realize you haven't felt like yourself in months. Today I want to talk about 7 psychological signs that financial stress is quietly destroying your mental health. Not as a lecture, not as a doctor reading symptoms, but as someone who has felt this, studied this, and come out the other side. Because if even 3 or 4 of these sound familiar, your mind is already sending you a signal, and it's time to listen. Sign 1, your brain never switches off. The first sign is simple. You can't stop thinking about money. You're watching a movie, and your brain drifts to the rent due next week. You're having dinner with family, and you're mentally calculating expenses. You lie down to sleep, and the thoughts start. Psychologists call this rumination. When your brain gets stuck in a loop, it can't escape. I used to think this meant I was responsible, that I was just being careful. But there's a difference between planning and worrying. Planning moves forward. Worrying just goes in circles. And when your brain is always in that loop, it exhausts you, even on days when nothing goes wrong. Sign 2, small things make you lose it. You snap at someone for no big reason. You get irritated faster than usual. A tiny inconvenience ruins your whole day. Sound familiar? This isn't a personality problem. This is what financial stress does to your nervous system. When your brain feels financially unsafe, it goes into something called fight or flight mode, the same response your body has when facing actual danger. And in that mode, emotional regulation becomes almost impossible. I remember a phase in my life when I would get genuinely angry at the smallest things. I thought I was just stressed, but the real issue was deeper. My brain was exhausted from carrying invisible financial pressure all day, and it had no energy left to stay calm. If you're getting irritable more often lately, check what's running in the background of your mind. Sign 3, you feel shame. Just thinking about money. This one is the most painful and the most hidden. You start feeling like your bank balance is a reflection of your worth. Low balance equals low value as a person. Psychologists call this conditional self-worth, and it's one of the most damaging mental patterns financial stress creates. You feel guilty for resting. You feel ashamed comparing yourself to others. You think, if I was smarter, more disciplined, more serious, I wouldn't be in this position. I've thought this. I've felt this. And I want to tell you what I wish someone had told me. Money is a tool, not a measure of who you are. The shame cycle is what keeps people stuck, not the lack of money itself. Sign 4, you're always busy, but nothing gets done. You feel like you're working all the time, checking budgets, scrolling job boards, planning side hustles, making lists. But when it comes to actually sitting down and doing deep, focused work, your brain feels like a browser with 47 tabs open. This is financial stress attacking what psychologists call your cognitive bandwidth, the mental space available for thinking, creating, and focusing. Here's something that shocked me when I first learned it. Research shows that worrying about money uses the same mental energy as solving a difficult exam problem every single day. So if you feel mentally foggy, unfocused, or like you can't think clearly, it might not be laziness. It might be that your brain is already full. Sign 5. Your body is telling you something tight chest when you open your bank app. Headaches when bills are due, trouble sleeping even when you're exhausted, stomach issues when you think about your finances. These aren't random, these are real. Psychologists call this stress somatic response, your body physically reacting to invisible mental pressure. I used to dismiss these as just being tired, but your body doesn't lie. When your nervous system is under constant financial stress, it shows up physically, whether you acknowledge it or not. If your body keeps giving you signals, please don't keep ignoring them. Sign 6, You've started pulling away from people. You make excuses not to go out. You avoid conversations about life and plans. You feel embarrassed talking about where you are financially, so you just go quiet. This isolation feels protective at first, like you're just focusing on yourself. But slowly, the loneliness makes everything worse. Financial stress already drains you mentally. Isolation removes the one thing that could help: human connection. Someone who listens. Someone who reminds you you're not alone. If you've been avoiding people lately, ask yourself honestly, is it really about needing space? Or is shame quietly pushing people away? Sign 7. You feel trapped in a loop. You can't escape. I'll fix this next month. Next opportunity will change everything. Once I sort this out, I'll feel better. But the months pass, and the anxiety doesn't go away. Psychologists call this learned helplessness. When your mind starts believing that no matter what you do, nothing will really change. So you stop trying in the ways that actually matter. This is the most dangerous sign, because it's not just about money anymore. It starts reshaping how you see yourself and your future. If you feel stuck in a loop right now, know this: the loop lives in your mind before it lives in your bank account. What you can actually do: you don't need to fix your finances overnight to protect your mental health, but you do need to change how stress lives inside your mind. 3 things that genuinely help me. First, name the fear out loud. Don't say, "I'm just stressed." Say exactly what you're afraid of. I'm scared I won't be able to pay rent. I'm scared people will judge me. Naming the fear makes it smaller. Vague fear is the worst kind. Second, separate your worth from your wallet. Every day, remind yourself, your value as a human being has nothing to do with your bank balance. This takes time to believe, but say it until you do. Third, create mental boundaries around money. Check your finances at a fixed time only. No money thoughts in the last 30 minutes before sleep. Give your brain scheduled worry time, and outside of that, let it rest. These won't solve your financial problems, but they will stop financial stress from quietly destroying the one thing no amount of money can buy back: your mental health. If you recognize yourself in any of these 7 signs, please don't treat that as a personal failure. Treat it as your mind asking for a little more care, a little more honesty, a little more compassion toward yourself. Financial stress is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you're human. Living in a world that puts enormous pressure on all of us. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not alone. And your mental health right now, today, even with all the uncertainty, is worth protecting. This video made you feel seen or helped you even a little, please hit the like button. It really helps. And if you're comfortable, drop a comment and tell me, which of these 7 signs you relate to the most? I read every single comment. Share this with someone who might be struggling quietly with money stress. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of your mind. I'll see you in the next one.